My name is Brad Matheson. I'm the producer and co-host of Two Wheel Oklahoma. We're a travel show, travels around Oklahoma and the surrounding areas. I'm an alumni of NEO A&M College.
My name is Kelly Perry, and I'm a behavioral health therapist working with children in an elementary school. I love my job, and I am an alumni of NEO in Miami.
Hello, my name is Larry Reese. I'm Associate Athletic Director for Development at Oklahoma State University, and I'm proud to be back home on the campus of one of my alma maters, NEO.
My name is Larry Mocha. I own this company, APSCO. We're a small business, a small manufacturer. We have about 50 employees.
My name is Brian Johnson. I'm the Sports Information Director at East Central University here in Ada.
My name is Tracy Mars, and I'm an NEO alumni.
Andy McGuire, went to NEO.
To tell you the truth, I didn't know what I was going to do. And in fact, it wasn't until my second year of college at NEO that I really decided that I was going to pursue this path.
Hi, my name is Steve Turnbow. I'm a graduate of NEO College in 1965.
I'm the controller for sanguine gas exploration.
I serve now as Chairman Emeritus of Snodky Turnbow Frank Public Relations Firm here in Tulsa.
Since coming from NEO, I've gone on to the engineering field to do commercial real estate at the corporate level.
I loved going to NEO. I think coming from a small rural community, it was wonderful. It was a wonderful step up before I went to a larger university.
Opened a racetrack of my own after retiring from racing myself, and now producing Two Wheel Oklahoma, a television show.
Well, the thing I think about NEO is that it is a four-year university feel in an intimate college setting. That's the way I would really describe it.
I have high regards for what NEO has to offer, both in academics, activities for the students, and you get the full college experience at NEO.
I love the professors. They took the time to get to know you, find out things about you, and they were very personal with you. And I think that made the experience a lot more comfortable.
And NEO really made me grow up a little bit and taught me how to be more disciplined, get my schooling taken care of. Because being from a small town, let's be honest, I didn't really take schooling too seriously when I was in high school.
The other thing I think I liked about it was a sense of spirit there.
NEO was a good transition coming out of high school.
So NEO really helped me grow up and mature.
And the best part of NEO for me was that it kind of broke away family ties and allowed me to move to a campus away from home and to kind of ease into what it means to go to college.
Yeah, going away to college and living in a dorm after living at home all those years, that's a challenge.
Well, it's my first really time out of the house. Probably the most beneficial thing was learning how to live on my own for the first time.
NEO was a good place to accept that challenge.
You know, NEO was definitely a change for me, and it was a perfect stepping stone for me too, because it taught me, again, how to be disciplined, how to make sure I got to my classes, how to make sure I had my studies done.
Every high school student that gets in that car and goes off to college feels some anxiety. So yes, I felt it, but I fell in love with the place, and within 6 weeks I was sort of ingrained, entrenched, and sort of a true NEO person.
Probably a little more difficult than I would have thought. I had to put in a lot of time.
I really liked NEO because of its small town feel. I came from California to Oklahoma.
I think that's a good thing. I mean, it prepared me for going on to a four-year school.
Going to NEO, I didn't have to worry about going back to the tens of thousands of students, the large campuses, but still got all the education that I needed and wanted.
I found when I went to a larger university that I actually knew more things than a lot of the people who had started at a larger university. And I think the fact that they're small classes, they take the time to give you attention and really teach you helped us be ahead when we got to a larger university.
Figured out that, hey, I can do this. And I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that I was prepared because of my 2 years at NEO.
Later on, after leaving NEO, I went on to study aircraft design. And NEO really prepared me. I was really happy that when I got there, I had all the basics and I had the knowledge to start there that a lot of students arriving there did not have.
I learned a lot here. I went into broadcast journalism here. That's where I got my start doing that, and I've continued to do that throughout my career, and went on to Oklahoma State and furthered my career there.
The work was, it was a little bit harder, but the teachers were easily accessible.
Gave me more of a one-on-one with the teachers. A little bit smaller classrooms. It allowed me to get more work done and get farther faster.
You know, to go to a college like OSU, and I did do that finally, you get put in classes with 100, 200 people, and it's like an auditorium, and you're on your own. You never get to know the teacher.
One of the things about NEO is, you're in a class with, maybe 20 kids instead of 200 kids. And so,
since it was smaller classes, we had study groups, and you live on the same block with all the other kids, so we had, we could study in the dorms or whatever. And
At NEO, the classes are small, they're manageable, and if students go there to work, they get a chance to meet with the instructor gets a chance to meet with them. That's the biggest advantage to a small school like NEO.
I think the experience helped me in that I was able to start at that smaller scale and learned how to be personal with other people. I didn't start at a large university where you're just one among hundreds. I started out being treated in a personal way, which I think helped me in my career working with people to be personal with others.
The academic side was challenging enough that it prepared me for, going to a 4-year degree.
It was a wonderful experience being at NEO, and I've stayed involved because that school was good to me, and I want to try and repay them.
I couldn't say enough good things about NEO. Coming out as a senior out of high school, going to that, I think a lot of people would be surprised. You're still left with all the freedoms and have the right amount of guidance to be able to get your academic work done.
The administration is very responsible about the safety and welfare of the students, and they do care about your academics and encourage and push you to be successful in the classroom. Well, that's comforting to a parent.
Oh, I don't think you could go wrong with NEO. And today's my first time, even though I'm from Miami, Oklahoma, to be back here after some of the renovations. I've seen what's happened with the football program and athletics, and then to get into this student union, it's amazing. I mean, it's really state-of-the-art, very nicely done. You'll love the small town feel of Miami, Oklahoma. You can't go wrong with NEO.